Our today's topic for discussion is ketogenesis and ketolysis. In this lecture, we will also discuss about various disease conditions related to the ketone bodies along with some important examination question. So in normal condition, the acetyl coenzyme A formed from fatty acid can enter and get oxidized in the TCA cycle only when the carbohydrates are available in the body, as we have already discussed in our previous lecture. But during the condition of starvation and the diabetes mellitus, the acetyl coenzyme A takes alternate route for the formation of ketone bodies. In uncontrolled diabetes mellitus, there is a condition of lipolysis. Lipolysis is the breakdown of fats and other lipids by the hydrolysis to release fatty acids. So, the released fatty acid produced can then finally form acetyl coenzyme A through the process of beta oxidation. And these acetyl coenzyme A will form ketone bodies. Or, if we talk about the case of starvation, then the fatty acids are used as energy source. So there is increase in the production of acetyl coenzyme A, which also gives ketone bodies. So in both of these clinical conditions, ketone bodies are produced. And there are three main ketone bodies, that is the acetone, the acetoacetate and the beta hydroxybutyrate. This beta hydroxybutyrate does not possess any ketone group, so it is not a true ketone body. But the acetone and the acetoacetate both have a ketone group, which is shown in the red color, are known as true ketone bodies. These ketone bodies are the water soluble and they are energy yielding. But the acetone, this acetone is volatile in nature, so it is excreted through the lungs and it cannot be metabolized. Now, what happens in the case of starvation? Our brain needs energy even in the case of starvation. In the case of starvation, our body breaks down the fats and lipids to get fatty acids and oxidize them to generate energy. But the big problem for this brain is that it cannot use fatty acids to generate energy because the blood-brain barrier does not allow the fatty acids to pass. So, the ketone bodies are the reserve fuel which is very useful for the brain to provide energy in the starvation condition. In the starvation condition, ketone bodies are produced through liver and it is channeled to the brain. The liver cannot utilize ketone bodies due to the absence of enzyme thiophorase, and the extrahepatic tissues cannot form the ketone bodies due to the absence of the enzyme HMG coenzyme A synthase. So, in the starvation condition, the ketone bodies are produced in the liver and it is channeled to the brain. It easily crosses the blood-brain barrier and they are metabolized in the brain and act as an alternative source of energy in the starvation condition. So, the ketone body synthesis or the ketogenesis process occurs exclusively by the liver mitochondria. The enzymes are located in the mitochondrial matrix, and the acetyl coenzyme A formed by the beta oxidation of fatty acid or from the pyruvate through glycolysis or from some other amino acid act as a precursor for the ketogenesis process. Now coming to the steps proper. Two molecules of the acetyl coenzyme A condense together to form the acetoacetyl coenzyme A. The reaction is catalyzed by the thiolase enzyme. This acetoacetyl coenzyme A then reacts with another molecule of acetyl coenzyme A and water to form the beta hydroxymethyl glutaryl coenzyme A, which is also known as HMG coenzyme A. The reaction is catalyzed by HMG coenzyme A synthase. This is the structure for acetyl coenzyme A, the structure for acetoacetyl coenzyme A, and this structure is for beta hydroxymethyl butyryl coenzyme A. Now the steps continues after the formation of HMG coenzyme A. But the important thing here is that this step, the HMG coenzyme A synthase step, is the regulatory step in the process of ketogenesis. Now this HMG coenzyme A is acted upon by HMG coenzyme A lyase, and this lyase can break down the HMG coenzyme A into the acetoacetate and the acetyl coenzyme A. Now this acetoacetate will generate the acetone and the beta hydroxybutyrate. That is, the acetoacetate is the primary ketone body which will produce the acetone, and the beta hydroxybutyrate, that is the secondary ketone body. The acetone is formed by the decarboxylation in the presence of decarboxylase enzyme, because it is a beta keto acid, and acetoacetate also undergo a slow spontaneous decarboxylation to produce acetone. The odor of this acetone may be detected in the breath of a person who has a high level of acetoacetate in the blood, and this has been used as a crude method for the diagnosis of individuals with the untreated type 1 diabetes mellitus. Now, the beta hydroxybutyrate is formed by the reduction of acetoacetate by the beta hydroxybutyrate dehydrogenase. This beta hydroxybutyrate is quantitatively the predominant ketone body in the blood and the urine in the case of ketosis. Now this is the process of ketogenesis, in which there is a production of acetoacetate and beta hydroxybutyrate, which are utilized as an energy source. So this is the process of ketogenesis, and this is the process of ketolysis. This is the beta hydroxybutyrate, and in the utilization of the beta hydroxybutyrate, the utilization of beta hydroxybutyrate occurs by the extrahepatic tissues, in which includes the muscles, the renal cortex, and the brain. The ketogenesis process occurs in the liver, but the utilization occurs in the muscle, renal cortex, and the brain in prolonged fasting condition. So this beta hydroxybutyrate is converted to acetoacetate in the presence of beta hydrobutyrate dehydrogenase, and 1 NADH is produced, and this acetoacetate condense with the succinyl coenzyme A and give acetoacetyl coenzyme A in the presence of enzyme thiophorase. Now this acetoacetyl coenzyme A condense with coenzyme ASH to give 2 molecules of 2-acetyl coenzyme A, and this acetyl coenzyme A now goes to the citric acid cycle. So there is a generation of 20 ATP from this 2-acetyl coenzyme A molecule, which we have already discussed in our lecture related to the citric acid cycle. And 2.5 ATPs are produced from this NADH. So a total of 22.5 ATPs are produced, but 1 ATP is utilized. So 21.5 ATP is produced through beta hydroxybutyrate. This beta hydroxybutyrate will give 21.5 ATP. But if we talk about acetoacetate, that is the another ketone bodies, it will give 19 ATP. So this is all about ketogenesis process. This is the ketolysis process and the energy generation through both of these ketone bodies. Now coming to the disease conditions which are related to the ketone bodies. So there are three main disease conditions which is related to the ketone bodies: the ketonemia, the ketonuria, and the ketosis. Ketonemia is a condition when the concentration of the ketone bodies increase from 1 mg per dl, which is the normal concentration of the ketone bodies in the blood. Or we can say that ketonemia is condition in which there is abnormally high concentration of ketone bodies in the blood. The second disease condition is ketonuria, and ketonuria is a condition in which the ketone bodies are excreted in urine, or we can see that ketone bodies are present in urine. The third disease condition is ketosis, and ketonemia and ketonuria, both conditions together, are present in ketosis, and this ketosis condition occurs in the condition of diabetes mellitus. Now, what are the important questions related to this topic? The first and important question is, what are ketone bodies? And other important questions are, which amino acids are ketogenic? How are ketone bodies are generated? It means we have to write about the substrate, enzymes, pathways, and locations of ketogenesis. The next important question is, how are ketone bodies metabolized? So we have to write about the enzymes, pathways, and locations of ketolysis. What is the effect of NADH levels in the ketone bodies? And how does the metabolism of ketone bodies correlate with the clinical findings? So this is all about the pathway of ketogenesis and the ketolysis. If you like this video, please do subscribe my channel and do share it with your friends. Thank you for your time.